Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Barry and this is Centralise, and today we've got a review on a fragrance from Merait. So, on my never-ending task of trying to find fragrances that you've never heard of, I got in touch with a British company, independent company called Merait, M-E-R-A-I-T, and they were kind enough to send me this fragrance through, and it's their only fragrance that they've got on the market at the moment. But he also sent me a sample of a new one that's coming out. But we're going to have a look at this and see what we think of it. I'll do a first impressions, then I'll wear it for a week and I'll come back and finish the video off with all the fragment and my overall thoughts. So, as you can see from this, really nice packaging. Really well done. It's got the Merait badge and name there, and it's got parfum on the bottom. Quite a solid packaging, and then you open it up and you've got the bottle in there, and the fragrance we're talking about is called Meraki. As you can see, really nice bottle, no frills. I like the label on it with the gold and the black. Let's have a look at the cap. So it's a plastic cap, not a lot going on there, and a nice little bronzed goldish atomizer. But more importantly, let's give it a smell. So I'm looking forward to this. Now that has surprised me. So I'm getting some citruses, maybe a bit of bergamot, maybe a touch of orange as well. It's quite green. It reminds me of something, but I can't think what it is. It's really, really nice and fresh. I can smell vetiver in there. It's got like a pink pepper sort of vibe coming from it. But it's quite creamy at the same time. It's got a sweetness behind it. So I'd probably say, normally when it's creamy you talk sandalwood, normally when you talk sweet you talk vanilla, so there could be other things in there. I'm impressed with that. I feel like I've smelt it before, or it's similar to something, but I can't put my nose on it at the moment, but I really do like it. In fact, I'm going to spray it on skin. Give things a good wearing. There's my spray routine. So I'm really happy with that. That's really, really nice. And seeing as we're coming up to spring, summer, it's going to be ideal for that time of year. So I'll give you a bit of B-roll footage, have a look at the presentation, and then we'll go into the fragment, see how much it costs, where you can get it from, and then we'll look more into the performance and my overall thoughts. So I'll speak to you soon. Those were the notes and the presentation. Let's have a look at the price point for this. So you've got an eau de parfum, which is £45 for 60ml, And then the one that I've been trying is the Extrait de Parfum, which says Parfum on it, which is £55 for 60ml, and I think this is 30% oil concentration. So availability, you can get it straight from the Merait website. I'll leave a link in the description and I'll put it on the screen as well. Originality, it is an original fragrance. I've spoke to the owner, but I do feel as though I've smelled the DNA before. It's like a Bulgari aqua type vibe I'm getting from it. I don't think it smells exactly like any one of them, but it's the vibe that I'm getting. Is it linear? Well, it doesn't change a lot during its lifetime, but there are some slight changes, and the further you get into the fragrance, then more the citruses disappear. So projection, with this being an Extrait de Parfum and being more oil in there, this does have a little less projection. I would say about 1.5 hours, and then longevity, it can last quite a while. I mean, you're talking 8 hours, 10 hours. After about 4 hours it turns into a bit of a skin scent, but I've got no issues with the performance. Who to wear it? Definitely say unisex. I'm sure the wife would be happy to wear this. I'd be happy smelling it on her, and I'm more than happy to wear it too. When to wear it? I would say this is spring, summer, maybe early autumn time, and also probably more for everyday use. So compliments. I'd definitely say that this is a compliment type of fragrance. This DNA will gain you compliments. It's the sort of thing that most women tend to enjoy. My wife loves it, but then she loves that sort of DNA anyway. So my overall thoughts. Well, I've really enjoyed wearing this over the last week, especially as the weather is beginning to change a little as we move into the springtime. I think it suits the spring and summer a lot more than what it does late winter. So there's some lovely citruses in the opening of this. I'm thinking maybe some bergamot and some sweet orange in there. Really enjoy orange as a scent, and I'm pretty sure I can pick it up in this. I might be totally wrong, but I'm pretty sure I can. So it's quite green too. It's got a bit of a grassy feel to it, and there's a lovely vetiver in there. It's not an overpowering vetiver, so if vetiver is one of these notes that you don't get on with, I'm pretty sure you'll get on with this okay. So pink pepper in this is quite prominent. I do enjoy pink pepper. I think it can be overdone sometimes, but I do enjoy it generally as a note, and I think it's done really well in this fragrance. I also get a bit of an aqua feel to it. I do feel as though it's along the Bulgari aqua sort of vibe. This would be ideal as like a flanker to the line that's already there in the Bulgari aqua. It doesn't smell like any of them exactly, but it's got enough difference in it to make you think that this would fit well into that range. The dry down in this is magic, and as the citruses begin to die away, you get a really nice sweet creamy feel, which will be down to the sandalwood and the vanilla, and it really does sit lovely on you. That creaminess is gorgeous. This does sit quite close to the skin, but I still get wafts of it quite deep into the journey, so I'm quite happy with the performance on this, and it's really enjoyable. So is it a hit or miss? I'd say definitely it's a hit for me. The DNA does remind me of other things. What those things are, I can't really say. It does feel a bit designerish, but big hit for me. I really do enjoy it. So is it worth the money? I would be very happy to pick this up if it was a designer, and so I'm happy to pick this up at the price point that it's at. Very enjoyable fragrance and ideal for the spring summer that we're now coming into. So that's it from me. Have you tried this fragrance? I know it's quite new, maybe some of you haven't. I'd love to hear your comments below, what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll speak to you all soon. Stay fragrant, not vagrant.